Hi, this is Chris with Magoosh, and today we have something a little bit different than our average GRE VOCAB Wednesday, but it's something special. The thing is, a lot of people have wondered who I am exactly and what am I like? And there have been a lot of questions floating out there, and we figured, why not answer some of those questions? I went to school at the University of California, Los Angeles, also known as UCLA. I studied psychology, but I spent so much time in the library just reading and learning about other things and other stuff, and became very interested in neuropsychology. That was kind of like my emphasis, but also did anything from like Russian literature to like mythology, just read anything I can get my hands on. And I think that's why I'm so, like, I don't know, geeky is the right word, but I just know a lot about many different things, and I feel that in a way helps me write content for the GRE. As part of my general geekdom when I was, in the college days, I would go to Barnes & Nobles or Borders and I would just read from the different bookshelves, and eventually I just winded up in the test prep section. And I had a lot of fun just sitting there just going through questions. So it was really when I started getting into these books, learning about the GRE, that I said, hey, I really like this and this is fun. After a while I realized it was something I wanted to do myself, and so that's when I started tutoring a lot of students for both SAT, GMAT, and GRE. But GRE, I just love vocabulary. I have many favorite words, obviously. Most of them have probably 5 and under. There are very few words that actually have 6 syllables. But out of those words, I would say sesquipedalian. Totally ridiculous word, and it's so ridiculous and awesome that's also ironic. Sesquipedalian is used to describe someone kind of like in a pejorative or kind of like a negative fashion. Somebody who uses really long words. Like, can you believe that person? They're such a sesquipedalian. But yet, here you are using this really long word that means someone who uses really long words. Nah, I'm not going to do an accent. Now that's a great question. I'll think back to all the times that I've done those questions and I've realised it's nothing like a nice 3 blank text completion versus an isosceles triangle. Now actually, let's be a little bit more serious here. Oh wow, that's a hard one. I mean, some math questions are just so fun. You get to unwrap them, and when you see the solution path and you get it, it's just like this wonderful rush. The text completions, on the other hand, it's more like appreciating like the person who wrote it and the way that it's all coming together and structured. And the thing about it, even when you get it at the end, it's not like a slam dunk feeling of getting it. Like when you have a math problem, it's like, it's not 100% correct, always 99% correct, because we don't make bullshit. And I like the vocab and the way that it works. It's hard. Basically, it's like a math logic in a confused vein. I think what I'm saying is I love them equally. Theo was a pretty tough guy. I'm not very big. I necessarily don't like fighting, but I guess if I had to fight, I could probably take down Abe Lincoln. I definitely could take it. He's really tall. He's kind of slow moving. Kind of get in there, get a good little uppercut in the rib cage, and honest Abe is done for. Theodore Roosevelt, though, he actually survived an assassination attempt. It went so far that the bullet actually hit him in the chest, and he got up. And I guess at the time he was making a speech, and he continued the speech. So I imagine, punching Theodore Roosevelt and him just like scoffing at me and then just pushing me over and me falling down and saying one last big GRE word, that'd be the last of me.